Hi guys, so today I'm going to dye my hair pink. Bit of an impulse decision, but that's what I do. And I'm just going to show you how I do it basically, because I've had loads of different coloured hair before and sometimes I just miss it. So I'm going to be doing it like a baby pink over this blonde, and I'm probably not going to keep it very long, but obviously I'm using semi-permanent dye so it'll wash out like pretty quickly. And I'm just going to show you how I do it. I would usually dye my hair, like put semi-permanent dye over dry hair, because it tends to kind of just soak into the hair better, but I really need to wash my hair, so I'm going to wash it and put it on wet because I can't be bothered drying it and then putting it on. So I've just got out the shower, obviously, and I've just got like an old towel wrapped around my neck because obviously you're going to get dye everywhere if you're not careful, and it's very easy to get dye everywhere. So I'm going to mix my colour now and just literally apply it all over the head. You don't have to apply it all over. Like if you've got blonde hair like me, you can put bits anywhere, but I'm just going to try it all over. So the semi-permanent dye I've got is Crazy Colour in Pinkissmo, and it's very, like, if you can see inside the bottle, it's a very like bright pink, and obviously I want like a pastel pink, almost like a peach, because my hair's blonde rather than white. It might come out quite peachy, so I'm going to have to mix that with some conditioner to water it down. The best conditioner obviously to use is white conditioner, because then you can see like exactly what the colour will be that you're putting on your head. Unfortunately, the only conditioner I've got in my flat which I'm willing to use a lot of is pink, which is a bit annoying because it'll be harder for me to see like what sort of tone of pink I'll be making, but I'll be alright. But yeah, try and use white, it's a bit easy, it's easier. I usually add a bit of conditioner first, then a tiny bit of hair dye, like a tiniest bit, like if you want a pastel colour obviously, and then keep adding conditioner and dye in little amounts, because if you put too much hair dye in and then try and mix a load of conditioner with it, you might end up with the colour too dark, and then you've got to add more conditioner, and then you're basically just wasting a load of product. But obviously if you're using like just a normal regular dye from the bottle, you don't have to do this. But I've got a mixing bowl and a brush. I'm not going to apply this with the brush, I'm just going to apply it with my hands because it's like a really light colour, so it won't stain my hands and it's just a lot quicker and easier. But if you use a darker colour, use a brush and use gloves. Trust me, darker colours stain your hands. So I'm going to apply. I'm going to put a little bit of conditioner in here. You want to make enough obviously to cover as much as you need to do. And then I'm first of all going to add a tiny little bit of this pink and mix it like that, and then keep adding more conditioner and more hair dye until you've got the colour that you want and the amount that you want. So I've mixed up the colour that I want. It's probably going to be a lot less pink than that because obviously I used pink conditioner, but you will need quite a lot if you're doing your whole head of hair, so always make more than you think you need, because if you don't make enough and you've mixed it like with conditioner or with another dye, obviously you won't be able to match up the colour perfectly. So just mix as much as you think you'll need. And it's always best to do a strand test to see what sort of colour it will come out. Like leave it on for as long as, you know, pick a piece of hair and leave it on for as long as you are going to leave it on, and then see what colour it turns out. But I've got my extensions, which I've washed as well, and I'm going to use those to strand test it and see what it turns out like. So I'm going to do that now and then adjust my dye if I need to, and then I'll get on with dyeing my hair. So I did a bit of a strand test on a little bit of my hair underneath here and a little bit of my extensions, and I did have to put in quite a bit more of the actual dye to make it like quite bright. It does look really bright, but there's a couple of factors which stop it like coming up that bright on my hair, such as the fact that one, my hair is wet, so the dye will be watered down ever so slightly a bit more, and obviously because of the colour of the conditioner making it look a little bit darker. But anyway, I'm just going to get into it basically and just quickly put it all over my head and through my extensions. So as you can see, I've just done my hair and I did my extensions as well. So I'm going to leave this on for about 15 minutes. I would usually leave it on for like a couple of hours because obviously it's a like vegetable dye with a conditioner, so it's actually really healthy for your hair. So if you really want it to stay in your hair, then leave it on for a couple of hours and it will soak in better. But because this is actually looking a little bit brighter than I want it, I'm only going to leave it in for about 15 minutes and then I'll wash it out in the shower. I won't use shampoo though because I'll wash the colour out, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So I've just had a shower and washed the dye out, and this is what I'm left with. I actually washed it out for quite a while because, like I said, I wasn't too sure whether I wanted the bright pink at the front, so I did wash it out a little bit more than I usually would when I'm dyeing my hair. But I'm just going to dry it now, and we'll see what it looks like when it's dry. So this is the final colour. Because I'm in direct sunlight, it's coming out a little bit lighter on camera, but it has got a very pink tone to it, but it is literally the exact colour that I wanted, because my hair's not, like I said, it's not proper white, it's kind of like light blonde, so in places it's coming up a little bit peachy, but that's what I wanted because I've tried a just flat pastel pink on my hair before and it looked really stupid. So this is how it looks. I'm hoping it's picking up properly on camera. I didn't have time to dry my extensions or style my hair because I don't want the sun to go in before I film the rest of the video, because then obviously you won't be able to see my hair in natural light, and this is what it looks like in natural light. So I will take some pictures when I've styled my hair and put my extensions in, and you'll probably be able to see the colour a little bit better in those, and I'll put those at the end of the video. So I've just put my extensions in, and they match pretty well, even though they were already a little bit darker than my actual hair colour, but you can't really tell. Because the sun is setting now, it's a little bit dark, so the colour might not be coming up as well. But if it isn't, but either way, like I said, I'm going to put some photos in with better lighting so you can see it. So if anyone's got any questions about how I did this, or anything really about dyeing your hair, because I've dyed my hair so many times before, then just leave it in the comments below and I'll get back to you. So hope you like the video. I hope my hair doesn't look too stupid being so frizzy at the moment because I've just dried it. But yeah, so that was how I dyed my hair. Hope you liked the video. Comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.